Tint and PPF shop owners, do your ads always just bring you a bunch of tire kickers, price shoppers, Toyota Camrys, Nissan Altimas, those type of leads? In this video, I'll show you how to stop that and start getting leads that are new vehicles, luxury vehicles, Mercedes, BMWs, Teslas, whatever you consider as good vehicles. I'm going to show you today how to get those with social media ads. And it's not that social media ads don't work, it's just that you haven't figured out how to make them work. And I can say this because these same exact ads that I'm about to show you today, we are using these ads and they're getting us almost 60% of our leads to be brand new 2026 and newer and luxury vehicles as well. And by the way, the other 40% is mostly just 2025, 2024 vehicles. And just today, to give you an example, we got 2 Porsche 911 leads as well. So if you're already spending thousands a month on ads, all you need to do is use this strategy and you will notice a big improvement in your lead quality and your booking rate. And obviously, when you're booking more, you will be able to hire more installers. You will be confident that you can have enough work for them and obviously grow your shop. So these are what I call the $1 million window tint and PPF ad scripts. Now, earlier in the year, social media ads changed its algorithm, meaning the way that ads worked completely changed. And before, it would be more about the targeting that would attract the right type of leads, but now it is the ads themselves, aka the messaging. Now, when I say the ads themselves, what actually affects the type of leads that you get is what you say in the ads, what cars you show in the ads, how you look in the ads, the words that you use in the ads, and the general visuals that you show. This is responsible for attracting either better leads or worse leads. Now, when I say better leads, I mean people with nicer vehicles, newer vehicles, luxury vehicles who've spent a lot of money on their vehicle, aka they don't have a problem spending $500 to $700 to tint it or $2,000 to $10,000 to protect it, especially if they spend a lot of money on their car. Obviously, bad leads means older vehicles, vehicles that you know no one's really going to spend the amount you charge to tint or even protect their car. But just to give you an example, like this is what I mean by what you have in the ads attracts. And I'll show you this in a second, but like if you have a nice Tesla, you will attract more Teslas. If you show like a Cybertruck, obviously you will attract more Cybertrucks. If you show nice vehicles, luxury vehicles, that is what you will attract, and that is how you will make money. Now, I have an example for you. Take a look at these two ads, and obviously no hate, no shame absolutely to any of these people running these ads, but the 150 tint special, this is a graphic ad, and then this ad has the 100 off ceramic tint. Do you really think that this ad and this ad will attract the person who has spent 100K on his car? Just take a second. Like, do you think someone who spent a lot of money on the car sees these ads and is attracted? No, they are not. In fact, I would even argue that they are repelled by these ads. Like, they see these ads and they're like, dude, I don't want to give my car to this person. Now, you might be the best tinner. You might be the best PPF shop owner. You might have the best installers. But if you run ads like this, you are just giving the message that, it's cheap work. And obviously, this will attract the discount hunters and the bargain hunters, right? Now compare these ads to these ads. First of all, the big difference is that these are video ads, obviously. Now, video ads attract better leads just because that if someone watches a 1 minute 38-second video, they are way more engaged and way more likely to buy with you because they're already bought in. They've already spent 1 minute and 38 seconds or 1 minute 50 seconds or 2 minutes, however long your video is. They've already spent that time with you, and now when they submit the form, they are way more likely to buy versus someone with a picture. They just quickly see it and then they just submit it. They're not really bought in. They probably have forgotten that they even submitted a form to your shop, and that's why you see a lot of leads who don't even remember that they submitted the form. Now, secondly, look at the visuals. Like, look at this car. This is a decent car, but you can tell it's like a graphic. And then look at this shop. Super nice lighting. Again, same super nice lighting. You see he has one car over here, another car over here, another car over here. So you see it's a shop that immediately you are able to tell that, hey, this guy works on a lot of cars a day, or this guy, he also looks professional. He's wearing a nice shirt, nice pants. Obviously, the way you speak is important, but you are immediately able to tell that, okay, these guys know ball or these guys know business, and it looks like I am able to trust these guys with my car. Similarly with this, very, very important. We're telling people that we cover all the windows with panel guards. And you can see obviously XPEL is a big brand. A lot of people know it. When they see this, that someone is professionally covering it, that is what they'll notice, because rich people, they hate when you don't cover and the water's going all over the card. I personally hate it when people do that, and that's the small things matter. So that's kind of just an example of which ad will work. Now, this doesn't mean that the special offers don't work. Like, I have seen shops that are doing 2 to 3 million a year. Now, I've even seen shops doing 5 million a year running special offers on their ads. So for it to work, I do want to talk about that for a second and give it credit. It can absolutely work. Like, this is an ad that we're running for a client that's converting at about 30%. And the only reason it works, by the way, is your upsell process has to be dialed in. So very important for you to know. Like, you can obviously run really nice ads, really high quality and all this stuff. And these offer ads can also work, and you can also have videos with these offers. So that doesn't mean it doesn't work. It's just like there's ways to like use nicer cars over here. There's ways to like have a video where you mention an offer, but the upsell process has to be dialed in. Because if you, let's say, advertise a $2.99, I speak to a lot of shops, by the way, who are getting leads, they're getting volume, but they're stuck tinting cars for like $2.99. Sometimes it's even $2.49. Sometimes it's even $1.99. That's because they have attracted those type of people from their ads. And when we come in, we fix this and obviously get better leads, get better vehicles, so that I can actually spend or get people on their ceramic packages. Because obviously, if you're working the same amount for not enough money, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But what actually makes a good ad that attracts good leads who can spend money? First thing, you have to use a good quality camera. Now, an iPhone camera is 1000% fine. Both of these videos are shot with iPhone cameras. Most of our clients film their videos with iPhones. iPhone camera is completely fine, but the lighting in the shop has to be good. If you have bad lighting, it's not going to look as good if you use an iPhone. If you have really good lighting, it's going to look super professional, super nice. So use a good quality camera. You can use your iPhone. If you have an Android, just get an iPhone. But secondly, you should be talking on camera. The best videos that we see perform are when the owner or the salesperson or whoever the front desk person is, it doesn't really matter, but that person is on camera and you should look professional. So nice collar shirt, pants, just like this guy, it looks professional and attracts those sort of people, versus if you're just wearing like, I don't know what unprofessional is. Sometimes people wear like a random t-shirt and shorts, whatever. But thirdly, your shop should look nice and it should have nice vehicles inside. Because when someone sees nice vehicles inside, let's say there's a Mercedes in the shop. Now, if I own a Mercedes, I'm way more likely to stop scrolling because I've seen that. If there's a Cybertruck in the shop, if I own a Cybertruck, I'm way more likely to stop scrolling. These small things matter. And because with social media ads, you can literally show it to thousands of people every single day. There in those 1,000 people, there are these like 5% of like really nice vehicle owners, and we want to stop them scrolling by showing these small elements. And obviously, number 4, small things matter, as I just said. As I mentioned, like if you're installing on a side window, make sure to show the panel guard. I personally would hate it. People would hate it when they see water going all over the door. This stuff is important. And then 5, subtly mention words that will only attract rich people. And I'll show you an example of this in a second. It doesn't even have to be very subtle, by the way. But let's take a look at 2 more ads because I really want to drill down this to you guys. This is one ad that I've pulled up, and this is our client's ads. Now, no hate, no shame to anyone running these ads, but look at this ad. Okay, yeah, so let's just look. Don't let your car's paint fade in long run. Protect your vehicle. This person offers superior PPF, quality. It'll do this, it'll do this, it'll do this, it'll do that. That's fine. But how many of these ads are your clients seeing every single day on their feed? Every single shop is running the same ad. Hey, we offer the quality PPF. We offer the best window tint, the premium install, the this, the that, the X, Y, Z. It's all the same, right? And even the videos are just videos of people installing, or even people are more advanced and they're coming on camera, but it's those basic videos where they're saying the basic script like, hey, did you just buy a new car? Do you want like those videos work, and those are the first type of videos we tell our clients to film, but you have to get creative with this. So I would just call it a little more of a generic ad. It's not a bad ad, it's just generic. Now compare it to this, okay? Now just read this very carefully. I haven't shown you the video, but just read this. Imagine this was the same thing as the video. This is for new car owners who care about keeping their paint flawless. If your vehicle is older, heavily chipped, or you're only looking for the cheapest option or cheapest quote, we may not be your shop. So we're repelling people who are looking for cheap options. We're already calling that out. We're like, hey, we're not your shop. But if you recently bought a new vehicle, luxury vehicles, you want to protect it, then we are the shop for you. So that's one way, as I mentioned, of subtly calling out, where's it gone? Subtly mentioning words that attract rich people. Now in this case, it's mentioning words that attract newer vehicles, because I say this are new car owners, but you can attract this stuff just by the stuff you say. Now secondly, and look at this, I'm sorry, but we can't let you drive that brand new car you spent $80,000 on unprotected. We just can't. Let me remove this, because sooner or later, rock is going to chip it, road debris is going to scratch it, or daily driving is going to start wearing down the paint. And when that happens, your brand new, again, Mercedes, BMW, Corvette, Range Rover, Porsche, Tesla, or luxury vehicle won't look brand new anymore. Now just check this. I'm sorry, but we can't let you drive that brand new vehicle you spent $80,000 on unprotected. What's going to happen when Facebook shows this ad, or when Instagram shows this ad to everyone in your area in a 15-mile radius, let's say, everyone who has a vehicle under 80,000, they're going to see it for a second and scroll away. Everyone who has a vehicle over 80,000, they're going to feel like, hey, this guy's speaking to me. When you speak to those specific people, that is when you will get more of those people on your ads. So, and the reason, like the benefit of social media is you can specifically call out these people. So this is like the small stuff that matters. And I promise you, like, it is not the platform. It is not. I used to think it was the platform. It's not the platform. It's the way you are running these ads. If you run good social media ads, if you combine them with good Google ads as well, it will crush. You will make a lot of money. And just to show you an example, these are literally, I told you we got two 911s today. So 2026 911, 2014 911, obviously 2024 Chevy Trax. And like, by the way, like, our average lead is such a good lead. Like over here, 2026 Tacoma. I think they ended up scheduling. 2026 GR Supra. Very good conversation. Very, very close to scheduling. BMW X5M. Like, I'm not hand cherry picking these leads to show you. I'm showing you an example of like all of the last leads that we're getting. This is how you can attract better vehicles, and just to show you tons more vehicles over here. But this is how you attract better vehicles from your ads. This is how you make more money from your ads. And this is how you can book out your installer schedule, because now you're confident in getting the right type of leads, booking these leads, making more money, and obviously booking out your schedule. So there's a link in the description for people that don't want to do this whole thing themselves. I mean, there will be the people who will try and search the meta ad library, look at the shops that are winning, try and copy their ads, doing all of that stuff. But if you're the type of shop that just wants to kind of hand it over to someone else, an expert who just to run it for them, obviously give them the exact scripts that work, there's a link in the description. You can book a call with me just to see if we can even help. You don't have to, by the way. It's for the people who want to grow a bit faster. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see anything else, just drop a comment below on what you would like to see. And obviously, this is like literally 10% of what we do for shops. 90% of what we do, I hold back, because that's for the people who pay me. If there's any other videos that you would like me to film, I will film them. Drop a like, drop a comment, do the subscribe thing, and I will see you in the next video.